Suzuki GSX-S750. E-View great first big bike. The launch of the Suzuki GSX-S750 was something of a washout. If it wasn't raining, it was threatening to rain, spitting, or just plain damp. All of which seldom helped show a bike in its best light, especially one that Suzuki claims is an apex predator. So what do I make of the GSX-S750? That's a hard question to answer. There is absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever with the GSX-S750. Replacing the GSR-750 in the firm's model range, its revised engine is more spirited than the lackluster version in the GSR. The new inverted forks, radial brakes, 12-spoke wheels and swing arm give the GSR's chassis an extra injection of handling performance, and the ABS and 3-stage traction control all work very well indeed. In fact, the whole bike works very well, and aside from a tiniest bit abrupt throttle when going from closed to open, there isn't much to complain about. The GSX sounds, handles, stops and goes much better than the GSR-750 it replaces. Ride quality and brakes. Despite lacking fully adjustable suspension, Suzuki has done a very good job of getting the GSX-S set up for road use. It's a good handling bike that feels very secure when ridden hard, and the riding position is typically naked bike comfortable. The brakes and handling exceeded expectations, too. The Brembo stoppers of the GSX-S1000 have been replaced by Nissan items, and, for the suspension, there's only preload adjustment front and rear, but none of test team had any complaints. Engine. Based around the GSX-R750 K5's inline-4, the GSX-S750's engine is smooth and lacks any surprises. It's easy to live with, sounds great when revving, and has a good throttle connection. The 3-stage traction control works well and the clutch is light, however overall it does lack that spark of excitement that its rivals boast. The GSX-R engine may have been retuned for life as a relatively sensible naked, but there's still a lovely induction noise when the throttle is opened, and it will happily rev all the way to its 11,500 RPM redline. It's fast but far more user-friendly than its big brother, the poorly fueled GSX-S1000. Reliability and build quality. The K5 engine is a solid lump, and reliability issues on the GSR-750, which uses a very similar motor, are very rare. Suzuki's finish has improved recently, and there is nothing to hint that the firm has skimped on the GSX-S750. Touches such as the black finish on the levers and pegs helps prevent corrosion in some traditionally poor areas. Our Suzuki GSX-S750 owners' reviews show overwhelmingly positive scores, with one claiming it's the best naked on the road. High praise indeed. Value versus rivals. At £7,999, the GSX-S750 is the cheapest bike in its class. However, there isn't much difference between its price tag and its rivals, and the likes of the Yamaha MT-09 SP add fully adjustable suspension and a quickshifter to the party, while the 2017 Triumph Street Triple is also very technologically advanced. The battle for middleweight naked sector supremacy became even fiercer with the release in 2020 of the superb KTM 890 Duke R, but that costs £2,500 more than the Suzuki. Equipment. You get ABS and 3-stage traction control as standard, as well as radial brakes and an LCD dash taken from the GSX-S1000 that includes a gear indicator and fuel gauge. The suspension only has spring preload adjustability, which is a shame, and there is no slipper clutch.